Welcome everyone. Namaste. Thank you for joining. Thank you for gathering. I'd love to invite you into a practice today, a sadhana, a daily practice to enliven the heart and to nurture the heart. We're on the last few hours of wrapping an eclipse, and with this eclipse there can be a few days of delay even effects from the event itself. And so this practice, the intention behind it is really to offer some balance for you, some nurturing for the heart center, for the mind, and some, if you will, collection of what is needed to really sustain in this season. Now, this comes with the idea too that with the collection of the parts of yourself that you want to gather and you want to hold closely to yourself, parts of yourself that create stability, that create safety and calm and love even. And when we gather those parts, we can embody and live more wholly. And so with the practice today, we'll do a little bit of yoga asana. So that's the movement of the body. And we'll combine that with pranayama or breath. So it creates a bit of a dynamic practice where the body and the breath are moving together to really to get you out of your way, in a sense, to allow you to concentrate on moving your body, on moving with your body. Same thing for your breath, moving your breath and moving with your breath. That's the practice. Then we'll follow with a long extended shavasana or deep relaxation corpse pose. And through that, you'll hear the journey through sound with the gongs. Today, we have Earth Gong with us. We have Sun Gong behind me and Moon Gong. And all of these gongs, these planetary aligned gongs, are the planets that are in collusion to create an eclipse. So on this lunar eclipse, we'll really settle into the sound as well, because sound can be very nurturing and lunar in nature. So as you're in your shavasana, you'll hear the sound of all of the planetary gongs combining to both relax the body, to uplift the body, the spirit, the heart, as well as ground the body, the spirit, and the heart. And I want to encourage you, if the yoga asana or the pranayama that we practice here doesn't quite suit you this morning or whenever you're tuning in, please just take some time to take care of your body though. Maybe you want to move your body in a different way or kind of warm up your body to receive the sound in a different way. So please take care of yourself. If there's any of the poses or the pieces that we do this morning that don't feel good to your body, please take care of yourself and modify or adapt into what does feel good to you. Okay, as we start to play the gongs as well, Brian will come and join us, and so you'll hear both of us on the gongs at the same time. Oh, and one note, when we do start listening to the gongs, it is recommended to have a pair of headphones. If you can tune in that way, you may hear the sound a bit crisper and cleaner, and volume probably at about halfway, but you can always adjust that as well. Okay, so let's begin here. We'll first start with just arriving. No, it might be early if you're tuning in live. So we're first just going to arrive into the space. So I invite you to sit cross-legged. If you cross your legs often, try switching the cross of your legs to begin. So whichever one's in the front is now in the back, and whichever leg is in the back is now in the front. So as you cross your legs here, first just allow your whole spine to lengthen and to get really long. And you may let your eyes gaze down at the earth or close your eyes if that feels comfortable for you. And just start to tune in here to what is present with you. What's present with you? as you arrive. Notice your body. What areas of your body feel tender, feel soft? What areas feel like they need a little extra this morning? A little attention, a little love. Without altering, tune into just the rhythm, the pace, and the depth of your breathing. Notice if it's quick, if it's fast or short, or if your breath feels full and long. And as we tune into those more subtle parts of the body and arrive, bring your attention to the center of your heart, to your chest. Notice if you physically feel constricted in your chest. If there's any tightness, or notice if it feels very open, very broad, expansive. Send your attention and your breath to this area of your body, to the space of both the belly, the diaphragm, the lungs, the ribs, and to the center of the heart and your chest. And notice what is here with you without judgment in your heart space, your emotions. What feels nurtured? What feels tender? What feels held? Or what are you really craving? Tuning into that craving or the longing of the emotions of the heart center. And know that this is part of the work here of the season. It's part of the invitation. It may come with some discomfort, but lean into that craving, that invitation, or that curiosity of what would it be like if I had this, if my heart felt full of this. And savoring that idea here. Inviting your palms together at the center of your heart. And I invite you here to set an intention for your practice, for the season ahead, or maybe just for today. What would you like to invite in, and what space do you want to live from today? Sealing that intention into the heart center. Allow your next inhalation to be full. Allow it to be deep. And let it go. Full inhale. And open your mouth and release. And one more like this. Full and deep in-breath. Hold at the top and release with a sigh. Now inviting your gaze to lift, or you can keep your eyes soft if that feels nice for you this morning. We'll start with some dynamic movement. So allow your next inhale to take your chest forward as your shoulders come back, gaze goes up. And then allow your exhale to round into the back of your body, to send the back of your lungs towards the back of your space. Let your inhale lift your chest, relax your shoulders, brighten through the center of your heart. And let your exhalation round into the back of your heart. 2 more like this. In breath to really lengthen and to feel the expansiveness of your breathing. And exhale to bring it back to center. Last one here. Inhale to brighten, to lengthen, to breathe in. And then take it back down. Exhale, release. Come back through center. And we're coming to hands and knees. So a little bit more movement here than we did last time. But make your way to your hands and knees or tabletop pose. I like to have a blanket underneath my knees just because I have some sensitive knees. So as you come to tabletop, you can take that blanket with you underneath your knees. So place your hands right underneath your shoulders, and then your feet are right behind your knees. You can press the top of your feet down to the mat to create a little bit of, take some pressure off of your knees. And imagine the belly button or the core of the body. So the front of your spine, Imagine the back of your spine. Now imagine the front of your spine. That's the deep-seated core. So pull that area in to really strengthen the pose. Take a lift of one of your legs, either right or left, straight back behind you. Feel a little buoyancy too in the elbows, so instead of locking, a soft bend here. Really reach that leg back behind you so you're extending your body through the root. Lengthen your leg back behind. Take your leg and cross it to the opposite side of your space. So I'm going to cross mine, not going to hit a gong. Cross it back behind and then gaze back at your foot. So you're allowing some lateral movement into the body. Lengthen through the side of the body. Continue to breathe deeply here. Let your leg lift back behind you again. And then big exhale to bring your knee towards your chest. Lengthen your leg back behind you. Really press through the ball of your foot here. And then in through the chest. One more, just like this. Lengthen your leg back behind you. Create some space and then pull it into the chest. Back through neutral tabletop. And we'll switch sides here. So your opposite leg will extend back behind. Press through the ball of that foot. And remember your foot that's on the ground is grounded, either top of the foot down or curl your toes under. Lengthen here. And we're going to cross. So foot comes across the body and send your gaze back towards your toes. So you might feel a little bit of opening through the lateral parts of the body, the sides of the ribs and the lungs. Take your leg back behind you. Press through the ball of the foot. Exhale, bring it towards the chest. Inhale, lengthen your leg back. Remember the core, the front of the spine, pull it into the chest. And one more here. Lengthen your leg back behind you. Create some space and then pull it into the chest. Come back through neutral and let your big toes touch. Let your knees widen and you'll come down through child's pose. So you can stack your fists here or place your head on the earth. Come back to your breathing. Come back to your intention. Make your way slowly back through tabletop pose, hands and knees. A few more dynamic movements here. So extend one leg back behind you again. So same position, root through the ball of the foot and remember to press your standing foot on the earth. Take your opposite hand and extend it out in front of you. Pull in through the core of the body. So instead of letting the back sag or feel any pressure, pull in through the core. Reach in opposition. So hand reaching in one direction, foot reaching in the opposite. Lift and lengthen. Ground that hand back down, pull the knee to the chest. And back through neutral. We'll switch sides here, so extend the opposite leg. And the opposite hand and arm. Feel the body reach. Feel your breath strong. Reach, reach, reach. Find the balance here. And come back with the hand on the earth, knee towards the chest. Back through neutral tabletop pose. Now you can come to child's pose again, just like you did, so big toes touch, knees broaden. Or you can stay on your knees and just walk your hands forward, allowing the center of the heart to open and forehead to the earth. Crawl your way back through neutral, whichever pose you found, and then make your way back to seated, back to upright. So from here, we'll allow, I'm going to stay sideways here so we can really see the spine. So you can come to cross leg if you'd like, or just sit back on your heels. So we'll extend the chest again, and then round into the back of the body. Extend the chest, and round. One more here. Extend your chest long. Allow your shoulders to open. Open through the back of your shoulders as you round. Come back through neutral. Now we'll extend the legs out in front. We can see still? Good. Okay. As you extend your legs out in front of you, just let your hands come beside you, so staff pose here. Let your toes flex towards you as you extend your spine long. So this is the axial extension of the spine. You can use the hands here to really brace the whole spine and to lift and lengthen. We'll let both arms come up overhead and hinge at the waist to come forward to forward fold. So this may also look something like hands stay here and just a slight lean forward, or maybe you can extend and let your hands touch your toes. Wherever you land, tune into your body breathing, tune into that rhythm. Now as you lift and lengthen out of the pose, let your hands come back behind you with your fingers pointing towards your toes. From there, we'll start to point the toes down towards the top of the mat or your space as you lift your hips. So point the toes as you lift your hips. Release, come back down, and we'll forward fold again. So resettle the pose and let your hands come to the toes or maybe to the sides of your mat. Now through these two dynamic movements, you may feel the body shake a little bit. That's good, that's natural. That helps the body release a little bit of tension if you're carrying that with you. Remember, keep yourself safe and see what feels good. Both hands back behind you. Allow the toes to point towards each other as you lift your hips. Lift the hips high. Feel the roots of your body, what's touching the earth and what's lifted. Come back down. We have one more here. Forward fold. shape. Come back into a neutral seated posture. And we'll just start to bring it all together with the upper body. Okay. So first, allow yourself to find that comfortable seat, maybe cross-legged, the way that feels comfortable for you. And then start to lift your arms up overhead. Lift and lengthen. If your low ribs have come out of the body, tuck the low ribs back into the body. That's the front of the spine connecting again. So reach the arms up. Let one hand come down to the earth and let the opposite hand come up and over. More lateral side body movement. This just allows the body to breathe well. And as we loosen tension, it's that invitation for the body to receive well. Nice long extended holds in our poses this morning. Both arms come back through neutral, come back through center, lift and lengthen. Create some space to then plant one hand down and up and over. Maybe gaze goes up towards the stars. Eyes can soften. Both arms come back through neutral, sweeping the arms up. And then allow both hands to come back down beside you. Now as we come through the next set of short amount of movements here, imagine here the ribs, the movement of your ribs and your lungs as you breathe. So an expansion as you breathe in and a contraction as you breathe out. It's that rhythm of polarity here of opposites. Okay, so we'll take this into some dynamic movement. First, start with sweeping your arms forward and up. Take an in-breath. Exhale, your elbows open. Lift the chest. Inhale up. And sweep your arms out to the side. Sweep the arms out to the side and up overhead. Open through the chest. Bend elbows. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, sweep the arms wide and down. Next, inhale, arms go up overhead. Exhale, bend the elbows open. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, float the arms down. One more, just like this. Inhale, sweep the arms wide and up overhead. Exhale, lift through the chest, bend the elbows. Take an inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, release the hands down to the lap. Take a moment to just observe the effects of your practice. Notice what your body's feeling, where you're feeling it. And slowly begin to lift your gaze here. Now coming into Shavasana or corpse pose. If you have a blanket with you, I'll show you a little head support that might feel nice to support your head and your neck. So you can take one of your blankets and just fold it in half 3 times. So this is folded in half 3 times. And then I'm going to fold it again, the fringe to fringe, so folding it in half here. Leave a little bit of tail on the end of it so it looks like that. And then curl the corners of that blanket under. So this will be your head support. Okay, so your head rests here right in the middle of the cradle of the blanket. your feet long, pointing this way. You may take a bolster, a lumbar pillow, or an extra rolled blanket underneath your knees. And for me, I love to cover my whole body with the blanket when I practice Shavasana. But you could even cover just the belly. You could cover just your heart. You can cover anywhere on your body that would feel nice to have a little bit of weight on it. So take a few moments to settle into that shape. And we set up Shavasana just like any pose with a lot of intention. And especially for extended Shavasana, we're going to be here for a little while. So allow yourself to set up that pose with intention. Now, as you come into that shape, allow yourself to take a few clearing breaths here. So a few long, extended inhales, followed by a few long, extended exhalations. And allow yourself to just settle into the shape. Imagine the ground, the earth below you, holding you right where you are. Feel into the expansiveness of the sky up above you. And notice yourself here in the middle of the space, grounded and rooted right where you are. Just invite your attention back to your body, into your space. Notice sensations that you're feeling, what you're feeling, and where you're feeling. If you're still laying down, take a moment to press your low back to the earth and invite your knees to your chest. Hug your knees in for a moment before rolling to your side. And just let your eyes stay soft as you slowly come back to upright. Take your time. And as you come back to an upright seated posture, we'll close our practice with a hasta mudra, so a hand placement. So for this hasta mudra, take the 4 fingers minus the thumb, and you'll place them together as if it's making a little box here with the fingers. Your thumbs will rest over the top of the tips of your fingers. There you go, Brian. The tops of the tip of your fingers. Now you can lift this mudra upright, or you can place it down at your lap. See what feels better. Maybe you do one of each. But you're just letting the thumb, the back of the thumb touch, or I'll see the pad of the thumb touch the tips of all of your fingers, okay? So it's a little funky hasta mudra. This is Samavayu. So same, Sama. And this is a mudra here that helps us cultivate balance and to bring things back to this state of equilibrium. So as you find that mudra, feel into the tips of your fingers touching. Feel into the right side of your body. Feel into the left side of your body. Notice the space between. Feel the earth below you, ground, earth, all that is holding you here steady. Feel the expansiveness of the crown of the head and the sky and the cosmos up above you and all around you. And feel the space between. If you found that hasta mudra, take a moment to stretch your fingers away from each other, to uncurl the fingers, maybe roll your wrists, and then invite your palms together at the center of your heart. Come back to intention. Come back to honor all that holds you. And to honor and give gratitude to all that you're seeking, all that you're craving. Allow that to move you forward, to keep you going, to keep you reaching for that divine that's calling you. And here we honor gratitude. We offer gratitude to the path, to the wisdom and the practice. We offer gratitude to the teachers, to the ancestors and the well guides who help us along the path and the journey. And we offer gratitude to the body, to the breath and the rhythm within each of us, honoring that divine rhythm within and all around. Lifting your thumbs to your third eye point. Namaste. We offer gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone who tuned in to join, to practice, to have our sadhana together today. Offer gratitude to each of you, of course. Take care of yourself after this practice, so have plenty of water. Room temperature water or warm water will help continue to let all that vibration through your body. Allow your next meal, whenever that is, to be a meal that brings you a lot of love, a lot of balance, and a lot of love, whatever that looks like for you. Please take care of yourself, and we will meet again for another session of sound vibration and what I like to call limpia or cleanse. So thank you each for joining. Namaste.